Imagine a moment of political drama so bold it sends shock waves across South Africa's political landscape. Floyd Shivambu recently dropped one of those claims: "I founded the EFF and invited Julius Malema." That line isn't just rhetoric, it's a challenge to accepted narratives, and it forces everyone to reevaluate how the economic freedom fighters, EFF, really came into being. Today we dig into the facts, the controversies, and the fallout, so you, my viewer, get the real story and understand why this matters. Floyd Shivambu is no newcomer. Born in 1983 in Malamulele, Limpopo, he rose from humble beginnings to a high-stakes role in South African politics. He was a student leader, an ANC Youth League official, and eventually became one of the co-founders and longtime deputy president of the EFF. For over a decade, he stood beside Julius Malema, building a party that promised radical economic change. The EFF itself is officially recorded as founded in 2013, with both Malema and Shivambu as co-founders. But now, Shivambu is recasting the origin story. In a recent interview, he claimed he not only conceptualized the EFF, but that he invited Julius Malema to join, that he laid out the name, the 7 cardinal pillars, the founding manifesto and constitution. Those are foundational components of any political movement. To be clear, this is more than claiming credit. It is pushing the narrative that Malema was not the sole driving force, but someone Shivambu brought into the fold. These claims are controversial. Malema has long been viewed publicly as the face and founder of EFF. On Wikipedia, Julius Malema is listed as founder and leader of the party. If Shivambu's claims hold weight, it reshapes how we see internal power and origin politics in that movement. What makes it even more combustible is the timing. Shivambu left the EFF in August 2024, resigning from both the role of deputy president and his parliamentary seat. Then he joined the Umkhonto we Sizwe Party, MKP, taking on the role of Secretary General. In early 2025, however, he was dismissed from the MKP role amid internal disputes. From EFF stalwart to outsider, his narrative shift now serves his new political posture. On top of that, Shivambu has claimed that while many in the EFF leadership knew he was planning the shift to MKP, Julius Malema was kept in the dark, that internal leaders pretended Malema did not know. That allegation opens fissures in the legacy, suggesting possible deception or power plays behind closed doors. Some observers see this as more than ego. When you control the origin story, you control legitimacy. If Shivambu successfully recast the narrative, in the eyes of many, the EFF becomes less Malema's creation and more a co-product of Shivambu's machinations. Whether or not the public buys it depends on evidence, internal records, testimonies from other founding members, which might be hard to get. And of course, there are skeptics. There's no widely accepted documentation or public record consistently confirming that Shivambu was the sole originator of everything. Political origin stories are often messy and contested. But Shivambu is no longer a quiet voice, he's a challenger rewriting how his former movement is seen. Why does this matter to you, the viewer? Because behind these claims lie deeper themes: who gets credit in political struggle, how history is written by those who win, how legacies are built or torn down. For EFF members, critics, political watchers across Africa, this is not trivia, it's central to how we understand power, leadership, ambition, betrayal, and identity in African politics. Picture this: future textbooks on South African politics may cite Shivambu's interview. New political parties might mimic his style of claiming legacy. And opponents of EFF or Shivambu will use this as ammunition, weaponizing history to weaken influence. Now, I want you to think, which side do you believe, the one that says Malema alone founded EFF, or the one that says Shivambu was the architect who invited Malema? How do you interpret power and credit in movements? And how will Shivambu's next moves shape South Africa's political terrain? If you want deep dives into more political battles, origin stories, and power struggles in Africa, from Ghana to Kenya to Cameroon's own political history, I've got you covered. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you don't miss my next breakdown, and drop a comment. Which side are you on, Shivambu's claim or Malema's legacy? And tell me why. I promise the next video will be even more explosive. Don't go away, the political drama is just getting started.